Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Caroline and this is Carolina Talks. Welcome. I am a Kenyan living and working in Saudi Arabia as a house manager, a kadama, a shagala, housewife, an international house manager. Don't I love that? Who are you? Who are you and what do you do? Me? I am a house manager and I love it and I'm proud of being one. Okay, today I welcome you back to my channel. If you are new here, welcome, and to my returning subscribers, thank you. And today let's talk about something. And what is this something that we are talking about? We are talking about babies. These babies are some things that make the house managers go through hard time in these houses that we live. Okay, I'll tell you something. For me, if you ask me, I know of two categories of babies according to my experience, because I tell you, anything I come here to say, I have experience. So, like we have big babies, big and small babies. Because here, everybody is a baby, even at 20 years old, it's a baby. So, today, let's talk about small babies, their goodness, their good side, their bad side, and what you need to do to cope with them. Okay, welcome. I said if you are new here, subscribe. To my returning subscribers, thank you. And like the video, share, comment, and God will bless you for me. So, what is a baby? For example, if I say of babies, like from 8 years to months, for me that is the small baby that I know, from 8 years. And what are their goodness? For example, one of their goodness is that if you love those babies and the babies love you, the family will love you. Another goodness is that wherever madam goes, you will go. You will go from house to house. Wherever your madam goes, you will go. I tell you this because my coworker, she goes like everywhere. She's the one who introduced me to people. She tells me, okay, I went somewhere, I met somebody, I met a Kenyan. She even gave me a number. Let me give you. You can talk to her. That's how I even meet some people here. I have met many people through her. She comes with a number she gives me. Then I do what? I call the person. Then we talk as Kenyans. Okay. Another thing is that you have peace, because these babies, there's time they can't sleep, and you are just there, or they can be there playing, you are just seated there and they play. Another thing is that you can command these babies. You can tell them to do something. You can even tell them, I can see this, the smallest baby in the house now, my madam's son baby, small boy. I always see, even me, I can command him because he loves me. I always see her worker tells her, Egid, that means sit. And she sits. She tells her, cool, that means eat. And he eats. This is a small boy. He is innocent. What you do is just to love him, and you can command him. All these others, because they are like, there is 5 years, there is 4 years, then this is 1 year. So these people, you can take care of them your own way. You can command them and you can train them your way. Because at times this madam does not care about where you are. She's somewhere there. You are with the babies. What will you do? You will train them your own way. Another goodness of the small babies, they don't make this such a mess of the big babies. They don't make such a mess. They do make mess, but not that big mess. Okay. And what is their bad side? Their bad side comes here. Change diaper. Baby wants to eat. Cook the food, feed. If it is that smallest milk, make milk, give. You feed, bottle feed. The baby wants to change clothes, maybe he poured water on himself, he cannot remove those clothes. You are to change them, because if madam gets him or her with the water, you are in trouble. The baby is here, wants to go to the loo. Take the baby to the loo, wash her or him. The baby wants to sleep. Take the baby to sleep, make him sleep or her to sleep. You see, all those things, those are the annoying part of small babies, because you are here, you feed, you change diaper, you change clothes, you take to the toilet, you take to sleep. All these things you do for them, because they cannot do anything for themselves. But what can you do so that you can cope with these kids and love them and make even the family love you? I tell you, it is simple. I worked for small babies in Kenya and even here, because the moment we were in the big house, the babies from my madam's son just pack from their house and they come, and I am to be with them. I work for them, I do everything for them. What do I do? Like, for me, Caroline, first thing I told you, love them. Just love them. Another thing, you cannot beat them, especially now that they are babies. If you even touch, you can beat them, especially those small ones. You can train them in your way, that if you tell them, hey, they follow. But you cannot beat them, because if you beat them, you bring trouble yourself. So what do? For me, as I work for them, I just love them. I do everything for them. I command them. I can even tell them that, take away this thing back to the kitchen, and they do. I even tell them that, you see this thing, don't put it here, always put it here, and they do. And this is the way I used to do it, because in Kenya I worked for small babies, and I had this boy. I went to their house. He was urinating on himself, pooing on himself. He was not talking, but the talking part was another thing. But urinating and pooing on himself, I just taught him. I just taught him my way. I taught him, every time he puts in the clothes, I take him in the toilet and I tell him, you see, this one is a toilet. What you do, come here, poo, and flush the toilet. And he cooked, and he started using the toilet. Another thing, I train him, even if he throws down his clothes, I tell, even if I remove his diaper, I just tell him, you see, this one is a diaper, take it to the dustbin. And he takes the clothes. When he removes the clothes, when I change him, when he wants to go to school, I change him and I tell him, take these clothes to where we bathe. He takes the clothes to where he bathe. So you train them your way and love them. So this boy, he was me and me, I was him. At first he didn't love me, like for 1 month, but when I sat with him and the sister was now bigger, I could do for the sister homework, and when the mother comes, she could tell the mother, you see what, Caro is a very good teacher, even more teachable than my madam in school. And the boy, I just trained him. Every time I want to go to the shop, or we used to go out to walk, so we were used to going out for a walk, and now we go out there, we walk. Now every time I want to go to the shop, he follows me. And when we go out there, madam gives us some money for juice, and he will also give me some money for boda boda, because he will say, you go walking, you come back on boda. That was even my advantage, because I will just carry the boy on my back, and the boda money I buy airtime. Another thing, when you love these kids and cope with them and teach them things, not beating them, they love you. So I left that house and I told my madam that I'm not coming back. And when I left, this boy saw me carrying my everything. But I told my madam, I am going home and I'll see my situation. If I will not come back, I'll tell you in time. And if I'm coming back, I'll tell you. So when this boy saw me, the boy was like, Caro left. The boy was affected. He was like, Caro alienda. Caro alienda. Caro alienda. So I came back. And when this boy woke up, the first thing was in his mouth was like, Caro left. Caro alienda. Karo alienda, so the mother told him. Karo came back, go and see. The moment he came, the boy was happy. Do you know what that means to the mother? The mother knows that, so this person that takes care of my kids is so caring to the baby until when she was not here, the baby was affected. So what do? You love these babies. Do all these things that you do with your one heart, and everything will be okay. Nothing is impossible, my dear. Everything is possible. Be it changing diapers, everything. And even if they make a mess, like the small ones make a big mess, not a big, but like the small baby, the young boy, if I am in the kitchen with him, he can break like things because he will pull the drawers and break glasses. Even if he does that, just don't beat him. Just talk with him and do what? And tell him don't break, like you love him with all you have in you. And I tell you, my friend, if you do what I have told you, nothing is impossible. All things are possible. And you will see yourself out of this place being loved by everybody because of those babies. Thank you for watching. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe, share, and comment. Bye.